And I hope that you must have completed your work up to exercise 6.1. Today we are going to start exercise 6.2. The topic is increasing and decreasing functions. First we will understand the meaning of increasing and decreasing functions. What are they and how we come to know whether they are increasing or decreasing. So first I have given example y equal x plus 3. If I plot the graph of this one, you say when x equals 0, then y equal 3. X equals 0, y equal 3, 1, 2, 3. I am making this one here. Okay, and when y equals 0, x equal minus 3. So it is 1, 2, minus 3. Okay, and if I plot the graph, this goes there. Now, how I will come to know this graph is increasing, this function is increasing function or decreasing? See, I will see this one. That is your minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. If my x is increasing, if I move that side, right side, my x is increasing, as well as my value of fx at that point is also increasing. That is yours, correct? If you increase this one, you will see value of fx. See, fx value also increasing. As my x is increasing, my fx is also increasing. So I will say if x2 is greater than x1, fx2 is also greater than fx1. फंक्शन की वैल्यू उस पॉइंट पर, मतलब अगर -1 पे जो वैल्यू है 1 पे वो वैल्यू भी बढ़ेगी आपकी. If x2 is greater than x1, fx2 is also greater than fx1. This is called increasing function. This is which kind of function? This is your increasing function. A common point to find out. Okay, the another graph, suppose y equal minus x plus 2. Okay, if I draw here, so what that your, if your x equals 0, y equal 2, x equals 0, 1, 2, y equal 2, this is the point. Okay, and if I put what yours, y equals 0, so x equal 2 means what that your x equal 2 means I will say 1, 2, 2 comma 0 here, and if I draw the graph, it goes like that. Okay, correct? Okay, so this is your 0, this is your 1, minus 1, and this is your minus 2. Okay, that is yours minus 3. Now if you say your x is increasing, correct or not? So you get the value of fx here increasing, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2 से बड़ा है, that is you are going here, but you will see what your fx value is going decreasing as your 0, 1, 2, as your x is increasing, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 0 minus 1 से बड़ा है, 1 is greater than 0, 2 is this one, means x2 is greater than x1, but what you are finding, your value of function is continuously decreasing, means what that your fx2 is less than fx1. x2 is greater than x1, but fx2 is less than fx1, then this function is called decreasing function. Then that is your decreasing function. Okay, so now you understood this basic concept is this only. Like if you are saying one more example, I am saying you, if you are drawing the graph of y equal x square, so you know this is kind of parabola, upward parabola. You all have studied about this one, upward parabola. Okay, so now you can say that one. What is this? You said when you are increasing this one fx, your graph is, this fx is decreasing, means what that the function is, and when you are going 0 to infinite, this is increasing, correct? Value of fx is increasing. You will say what that your this function which one, y equal x square, is increasing in interval which, in interval 0 to infinite, correct? 0 to infinite it is increasing, value is increasing, correct or not? But it is decreasing, y x square is decreasing in which interval? Decreasing in interval minus infinite to 0, minus, this is value. If you are moving this side, your fx is going smaller, value of fx is decreasing, correct or not? So this is, till here it is decreasing, then here this is increasing, correct or not? So we can get it by this one. But okay, now some divisions are there like that. When we are going to say this function is increasing or decreasing, or strictly increasing, strictly decreasing. Okay, so you are going to say first is your function is increasing, then you any graph you can draw this one. Okay, increasing means you can say this is this. Okay, so what you are going to say in this part you will say this is fx1, fx2. I will say that what is the value of fx1 is equal to fx2, means if x2 is greater than x1, then fx2 is greater than or equal to fx1. मीन्स सम पार्ट सम इंटरवल में fx2 इक्वल भी हो सकता है fx1 के, तो फंक्शन इज इंक्रीजिंग. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ ग्राफ वेयर हियर then it can be equal also, then increasing and somewhere value of is equal also, that is called what, that your increasing function. Okay, now decreasing also, in decreasing also when it is going here, then here and here, it is decreasing, value is going, but somewhere you will say value is equal also. So when x2 is greater than x1, but what is your fx2 is less than equal to fx1, that is called decreasing function, that is called decreasing function. Okay, now that is now strictly increasing. What is that, your strictly increasing function in which equal sign will not come. Okay, that is increasing means what, that your, if you are saying what, that function is continuously increasing, value is going higher. Okay, that is strictly increasing, equal is not there. Okay, so x2 is greater than x1, then fx2 is greater than fx1, that is your strictly increasing. Okay, that function is which is either increasing or decreasing, that is called monotonic function, means one type of nature is there, either increasing or decreasing. Correct? Okay, now you must have understood the difference between increasing function can be equal also, function's value some points it can be equal. Okay, but in strictly increasing only it is going to increase. So simply strictly decreasing will be what, your strictly, you can easily draw the graph like that. Okay, value is continuously getting down, so what, that your, this is the graph of strictly decreasing means what, that your, if what, x2 तो बढ़ रहा है x1 से, but fx2 is less. This is the graph of y equal cos x, function is your y equal cos x. Okay, you know at 0 its value is 1, at pi by 2 its value is 0. Okay, at 3 pi by 2 that is your pi. Okay, pi value is -1, at 3 pi by 2 its value is 0. Okay, this function already we have studied in 11th. Okay, so this is the graph of cos x. Okay, so we will see in some interval it is decreasing and in some interval it is increasing. So this kind of graph which is giving somewhere it is increasing, somewhere it is decreasing, somewhere it is increasing, that kind of graph in the whole interval means 0 to 2 pi, it is called neither increasing nor decreasing, neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay, correct. Similarly, like I told you, y equal x square, तो अगर complete r के लिए अगर we will say, तो it is neither increasing nor decreasing, because some part it is decreasing, some part it is increasing. Correct or not? The complete interval के लिए we will say it is neither increasing nor decreasing. But if particular interval, I can tell whether it is 0 to infinite it is increasing, but minus infinite to 0 it is decreasing. So this was the basic concept of your increasing and decreasing function. But all the time we can't draw the graphs of the function to get to know whether it is increasing or decreasing. So there is one easy method by which we will come to know whether the function is increasing or decreasing. That is, you need to note it down. Let f be a continuous function in interval, closed interval ab, continuous function. Okay, no hole should be there, no break should be there. It is a continuous function. We have already studied which function directly we can say continuous, polynomial functions, your trigonometric function. Okay, this we have studied. And differentiable in interval, open interval ab. What that? Let f be a continuous function in closed interval and differentiable in open interval ab. Then this you need to learn, means what criteria to solve the question. This is a criteria to solve the questions. Okay, practically algorithm is what we solve by this method only. F is increasing in ab, that is what your closed interval. If f dash x is greater than 0, x belongs to ab. Increasing if f dash x is greater than 0. Closed interval. Decreasing when what f dash x is less than 0. Okay. Strictly increasing in open interval, not closed. I have written what? Strictly increasing in open interval if f dash x greater than 0. Strictly decreasing in open interval if less than 0. So what is there? The difference is what? Okay, why we are saying f dash x is greater than 0 will give you the criteria for increasing function. I told you that increasing function का ग्राफ कैसे जाएगा. Increasing function का ग्राफ आपका okay कुछ इस तरीके से जाएगा. तो अगर एनी पॉइंट इफ आई ड्रॉ द टेंजेंट, एनी पॉइंट ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन इफ आई ड्रॉ द टेंजेंट, you will find it will make the slope, its slope will be acute angle, and slope of a tangent at any point to its curve, okay, at any point, it's nothing else but what, that your dy by dx is equal to slope of the tangent, slope of the tangent. So what, slope of the tangent if it is making acute angle, मतलब increasing का जो बनाएगा slope at any point tangent I will draw and I will see the slope, that theta will come what, that your acute angle, means f dash x हमेशा slope of the tangent क्या आएगा, greater than 0. One criteria is this, why I am going to solve by f dash x is greater than 0. The reason is that slope of the tangent will be always positive. But if you will see that decreasing function, if I am saying like your decreasing function, and if you are going to draw tangent and you are going to this C, this will come always obtuse angle, it is always obtuse angle, and slope of the tangent is nothing but dy by dx, so it will be tan theta obtuse, second quadrant, it will be less than 0, means what, that your f dash x is less than 0. This is the one reason why we are going to solve by f dash x greater than 0, and this. Another one more reason is there, because you have learned in 11 dy by dx is limit h tends to 0 fx plus h minus fx by h, yes or not? This is first principle, dy by dx is there, and just I said for increasing function, what is that, your f dash x is, if x2 is greater than x1, fx2 is greater than fx1, okay, that is your for increasing or you say strictly increasing. Just you see h, अगर x2 is greater than x1 मतलब h क्या है, greater than 0 है, and fx2 is means fx plus h, the next value is greater than fx, means both are positive, this is also positive, this is also positive, means f dash x is greater than 0. This is the reason what, for increasing function दोनों positive है, मतलब f dash x is greater than 0. I hope you understood. Okay, but what you are saying for decreasing function, it is yours if x2 is greater than x1, मतलब क्या है, x plus h बड़ा है x से, मतलब क्या है, h is greater than 0. Correct or not? This is to h is means what, positive, greater than 0. But for decreasing function we say fx plus h की वैल्यू कम हो जाती है fx से, आगे बढ़ते हैं तो fx छोटा होता चला जाता है, that is yes. तो you are saying this is positive but this part is negative, मतलब आपका क्या आएगा, f dash x is less than 0. Got or not? This both are proofs to tell that how we are going to say that for increasing function and decreasing function. Now you would say, ma'am, you have written here close interval, here open interval. So when strictly increasing, we will not include the ending points where f dash x is greater than f dash x is equal to 0. Means I told you that function is somewhere this. So some interval when we are going to take tangent at these points, tangent, because this is पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस, टेंजेंट स्लोप क्या हो जाएगा, पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस, स्लोप विल बी, थीटा विल बी 0, टेन थीटा विल बी 0, बिकॉज थीटा इक्वल टू 0, कोई थीटा आपका बन नहीं रहा से, पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस स्लोप 0 होगा, तो व्हाट दैट योर एफ डैश एक्स इक्वल 0. बट स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग में वी आर नॉट इंक्लूडिंग द पॉइंट्स, but increasing and decreasing we are including the ending points. Some examples I will be explaining. Okay, one example is there, listen, interesting it is. Find the intervals in which the function fx, find the intervals in which the function fx, this strictly increasing, strictly decreasing. One more function is there. So first function is there, your fx. Now see how we solve the questions using that part. So what I said, we need to calculate f dash x. f dash x कैसे calculate करेंगे? Now you know the chain rule, product rule very well. I will take uv लेंगे तो u dash is your 3x plus 1 whole square into x plus 1 का differentiation 1 and v as it is x minus 3 whole cube plus x plus 1 का whole cube, that is same as it is, and you are going to make it 3x minus 3 whole square. You are going to take out common 3. What is your x plus 1 whole square, x minus 3 whole square, and inside will be what, your x minus 3 plus x plus 1, correct or not? So you are going to 3x plus 1 whole square, x minus 3 whole square, and it will come your 2x minus 2. Simply 2 will be common here, so 6x plus 1 whole square, x minus 3 whole square, and x minus 1. How I would come to know this f dash x is greater than 0 or less than 0? That will tell me the interval, whole interval. So I will see this is whole square. You know, polynomials, even power will not judge the sign of the function. Even powers you will ignore. You will see odd power here 1. So this will decide the sign of the function, because this will come always positive. Whether you are putting x positive or negative, this will give you positive. This also positive. So its 0 is 1. So my interval minus infinitive to infinitive, I will take the 0 of this function 1. I will say 1. Now I will see if I put any point less than 1. Less than 1, if you are going to put, it will be what your negative always. Put here minus 2, minus 3, मतलब ये तो पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा, ये नेगेटिव बना देगा. तो f dash x क्या होगा यहाँ पे? f dash x होगा less than 0. और if you are going to put here 1 greater than 1, means you are putting 2 minus 1, पॉजिटिव आएगा. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा आपका f dash. तो which interval is going to make increasing function? Now listen, if they are saying increasing function, then so I will write it is interval will be minus infinitive to for increasing, sorry, just increasing this interval. So I will be using this 1 to infinite. Okay, and if it is strictly increasing function, then I will be using not open, 0 point I will not use. F dash is equal to 0 at 1 minus 1, f dash x becomes 0. Then I will be using what? Open interval 1 to infinite, correct? And if it is your decreasing function, only decreasing, then so I will be function, then so I will be using which one? Decreasing is minus infinite to 1. So minus infinite to 1, but which interval? Close interval. But if it is strictly decreasing function, then I will be using what? Minus infinitive to 1. That is okay. And don't get confused, because in R.D. Sharma they have total all the function they have taken strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. So they have used open interval for all. Okay, you need to practice this question. I am leaving for you. You solve, okay, and send me the answer. Solve this question. Okay, thank you students.